The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
A terror attack in London, North Korea launches another missile, and the stock market, resilient as ever.
The Dow, the S&P 500, and the NASDAQ all hitting record highs.
Record high.
At a record high.
We're at a new record high.
Record highs.
Record highs. That's okay. And there's nothing wrong with that. My gang, we have some power stocks doing beautifully. But you better know when to get out, because the market is trading to perfection. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. That's right. The market is trading and is priced to perfection. I mean, it's incredible, because they're just not going to let this market go down. To let this market go down, they got to get rid of the national debt. And they're not about to get rid of the national debt, because the owners of our country, they want the national debt to be high. So they can stick with the narrative, oh boy, national debt's high, it's causing problems, we're not creating enough jobs, things aren't good, so we got to keep rates low. And of course, our owners, especially the owners of the Federal Reserve, the private banking cartel, they benefit from low rates, because remember, 80% of their wealth comes from the stock market. And they're in control of those low rates, and they can lower them as much as they want to give that money to the CEOs of companies to go out and buy the stocks that these guys own, who own the Federal Reserve, that have interest in. So it's a joke. There is no incentive for our Federal Reserve to lower the national debt, to cut the national debt. It's crazy. And Trump, his largest concern after the election, or coming out of the election, I should say, should have been the Federal Reserve, because it's not federal. It's a private banking cartel. He knows better. It has to be abolished. Why in hell do we give a private company of greedy cockroaches our printing machine? And do we pay them interest? Are you kidding? Go get the printing machine back. Give the printing machine to Congress. Why should we, the taxpayers, be paying this private group of bankers? Are you nuts? This is crazy. You want to get the economy back on its feet, the first thing you do is get rid of the Federal Reserve, because it's the Federal Reserve who causes the problems. Because when you have a group of private greedy people who love low interest rates, and they keep interest rates too low for too long, look what happens. Your debt keeps on climbing, because they want people to keep borrowing. So they can keep saying, whoa, we're in a bad economy, we better keep interest rates low. So they print up $2 million, and they send it over to GE and tell them to buy their own stock, because they own GE stock. Of course they're going to send it over to them. This is crazy. He's got to abolish it. If you don't abolish the Federal Reserve, this country will always be in trouble. It's just crazy. I mean, who came up with this idea that you want to give the printing machine and the authority of where the interest rate should be to a group of Wall Street guys, bankers? And the real problem is Congress took an oath to protect us as consumers. And they took an oath to protect our investments. And they took an oath to assure us that our investments in our nation, they would monitor them so that we would be protected, so we could benefit from them, to keep our economy on its sound footing. That's the oath they took. And to focus and to help the working families, especially the middle class who's getting killed, to make sure our economy, our country is secured. But none of that is happening. Because who owns them? This group. The Federal Reserve, which is no more federal than Federal Express. It's a private company. So they make a fortune by keeping interest rates low. And with that fortune, they go in and they buy Congress, which means they set the rules. They set the laws. They tell Congress what laws they want in place, the ones that benefit them. You know, it's just not happening. Congress is not doing what they're supposed to be doing, starting with TARP. You know, I get a kick out of this. You know how they're talking about that he's going to cut these taxes. We're going to have this great tax cut, and these two Goldman Sachs guys who are working for President Trump are in charge of coming up with a tax savings plan. They're not going to benefit us. They're going to benefit the wealthy. Are you kidding? These two Goldman Sachs guys. So think about this. TARP. When the banks were going down, they came to us, Bernanke, they came to us and said, and the Treasury Secretary, Hank Paulson, came to us and said, look, we want to bail out the banks. You, the taxpayers, give us $750 billion. Let's put it to a vote. The first vote got turned down because all the taxpayers said, wait a minute, you guys put my house into foreclosure. You guys are responsible for my house going into foreclosure. Then they turned around and said, okay, here's what we do. Call your congressman, tell him to vote yes, and we promise to take $250 billion of the $750 billion. Now, this is Bernanke, okay, and Paulson. We promise to take $250 billion of $750, and we'll put it in a fund to help those people who are upside down in their homes, who owe more in their homes than they're worth. And so the vote went through. A week after the vote, Hank Paulson, Bernanke said, no, we're not going to do it. We took the money and we gave it to our banking friends as bonuses. Yeah, they gave bonuses out to Goldman Sachs, all the big banks. They gave bonuses, Christmas bonuses. That's where the $250 billion went. They didn't keep their promise. So that's why I have to laugh. You know, we can't trust them when they say, okay, they're going to do these big tax cuts for us, okay, and they're going to benefit us. How do you trust them? Look what they did with TARP. How about Obamacare? Should we trust them that? I mean, everything they do, Obamacare. Oh, you can keep your insurance. You can keep your doctor. Oh, don't worry. We're going to save you $2,500 a year. But if you want to keep your doctor, you can. Don't worry about it. Keep your insurance policy. What they do? They lie. We couldn't keep our doctor. We couldn't keep our insurance. $2,500 a year? Some people's insurance went up $6,500 a year. Are you nuts? And then how about the narrative of QE? Remember they came out with QE? And these zero interest rates, Bernanke went around telling people, oh, this is good thing, because lower the interest rates, let's lower these interest rates to zero. Here was his narrative. Lower interest rates to near zero on American businesses means higher wages, more good jobs for American workers. Let's do it. What happened? It didn't happen, did it? That's what Bernanke said. And what happened with the they never... These lower interest rates never ended up helping Main Street. They never increased wages. They never took the lower interest rates, the savings, and boost the capital investments of their corporations that in turn will increase productivity, which will show up on Main Street, the Main Street economy through higher wages, jobs creation. That never happened. Never happened. Now the narrative is tax cuts. Same words. Lower taxes on American businesses means higher wages for American workers. Wait a minute. That's what you said about zero rates. You used the same words. Zero rates on American business means higher wages for good jobs for American workers. What are you, nuts? So how can we trust them? We'll talk about that when we get back. But more important, how do we make money on this?
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market. The Max Best 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the MaxVest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy of Phil's Gang. I got a great opportunity for those people who are disgusted with the market, who don't have time to learn. What you do is follow me in the exchange-traded fund that I'm invested in. Every day you go to my site and you can see exactly what I am doing with my investment, and you can mimic me. Nobody else dares do that. Join the gang, philsgang.com.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
Well, all of the tools you put together for us have just given us so much confidence.
I have learned so much. It is absolutely incredible.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work. I love the chart.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best.
And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Listen to Phil, join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. No sales pitches, no boring seminars, no spaghetti dinners. At philsgang.com, we teach you technical analysis, how to read stock charts, and ultimately how to make money in the stock market. For only $39.95 a month or as little as $1.30 a day, you too can master investing in the stock market. philsgang.com provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, plus friendly customer support. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Okay, ladies, listen up. This message is for you because you invest so much into your professional careers, your organizations, your families, your children. It's time to invest in yourself and secure your financial future in the stock market. And you can do that with philsgang.com. Sounds complicated? Well, truthfully, it's not. With Phil's Gang daily market investing instructions and educational investing guidance, you too can achieve the goals of financial freedom. Each week, philsgang.com posts up-to-the-minute videos that walk you through your stock investment. You'll learn when to buy and sell short stocks and when to take profits. Plus, all Phil's Gang material is archived, so you'll never miss a beat.
Anyone that's listening, do something for yourself. Go for it. You have nothing to lose. Invest in yourself.
Now that you've taken care of everyone else, isn't it time to secure your financial future? Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Welcome back. Learn, invest, and make profits with Phil Grandy. Simply go to philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. My number, 877-600-GANG, 877-600-GANG to join the gang, and you can follow me, okay? Every evening and during the day, we do little videos that you can identify what to do with. In other words, if you're following me with the, let's say, the last three exchange traded funds, I'll go over them in a minute, okay? At the end of the radio show, I can't talk today. The end of the radio show, I always do a video, bring you up to date what I'm doing on these exchange traded funds. We also do them during the day. So you got access to those. Just takes you a minute. Not even, when I say a minute, I mean a real minute. That's all it takes. So if you want to know you should add to your position or take profits or maybe get out, well, you know by just going to my video. Nobody else does this. So the easy thing is to follow me, the stocks, and especially the exchange-traded funds, which are terrific. The exchange-traded funds I'm engaged in just do exactly what I'm doing. And the exchange-traded funds are so much better, okay, than the stupid 401ks. The cost on the 401k is just a killer. They're just a killer. 20 times more than what you pay on a 401k. I mean, it's all about cost, isn't it? In anything we do, it's about cost. I always love Wall Street. Oh, don't worry about the cost of commission. Oh, it don't matter. Really? All right, but I want to move on here because I got a lot to do. But remember, when I first started out, we talked about a few minutes ago about should we be trusting, okay, these guys, especially Cohn and the Treasury Secretary Mnuchin. These two guys are Goldman Sachs guys. They're anonymous from Goldman Sachs. They're not going to do what's right by us. They didn't do what was right by us by TARP. They didn't do what was right by us by Obamacare. They didn't do what was right to us by zero rates. In all those situations, supposed to benefit us, the middle class. Remember TARP?
What we did with TARP was not for these banks. It was to save Main Street. It was to save our economy.
And I think the TARP funds are appropriately used to create jobs to reduce the deficit.
TARP never reduced the deficit. TARP never created any jobs. Not one job that cut TARP. TARP did nothing but bail out the banks. You and I bailed out the banks. And we got no benefit from it at all. None. Zero. And the $250 billion they promised out of the $750 they put aside to help people who are upside down, they stole the money. And they gave it to all the CEOs of the 9 largest banks in this country for Christmas bonuses. Remember this year?
A system where we're going to work with your employers to lower your premiums by up to $2,500 per family per year.
Remember that? And you can keep your health insurance if you want. That never happened. $2,500 saved. It went up to $6,500, not down $2,500, and we couldn't keep our insurance. Then remember this?
Is it fair to say, though, that Wall Street has benefited more than Main Street has?
I don't think so.
What a liar. So Congress asked Bernanke on all these programs, TARP, all these programs, the interest rates at zero, the QE, who benefited more? Oh, didn't Wall Street benefit more? And he looks and he lies right to Congress and says, oh, I don't think so. Really? Are you kidding? 9 million people lost their homes after we gave them the TARP money. 9 million homes went into foreclosure. And this guy's got the nerve to say this?
What we did with TARP was not for these banks. It was to save Main Street.
Yeah, we saved Main Street. 9 million homes in foreclosure. So that's why today we're talking about, are we really going to get a break with this tax cut? Is it really going to help the people who should help? Now, Trump's trying, but remember, he's working with these 2 cockroaches he's hired. It's just unbelievable stuff. So let's go make some money. How do we make some money? That's what's important.
The Phil's Gang Stock Corner is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 Stock Charts.
Okay. Oils are starting to come back. Okay, here's what's going on. The stock market, they continue the same fake narrative every day, okay? That they were going to be doing these big, massive tax cuts, and the massive tax cuts are going to, for every $1 they cut companies are going to have earnings to grow $1.30. This is going to be a windfall. And they're going to take that windfall, that money, and put it into capital investment, into new machinery, into new technology. And that's going to increase productivity. And with increased productivity, you're going to increase wages. And people are going to benefit. Higher wages, better jobs. Didn't we hear that with TARP? Yeah, we heard that about TARP, didn't we? Never happened. Do you think it's going to happen now when they do this tax cut? It's not going to happen. So we got to depend on ourselves to make money, okay? Nobody's going to make money for us. So it's very simple. Oil stocks. I've been telling my gang that all these oil stocks, they've been beaten down. Let's take a few and let's buy these things. And here's one we took. OIH is an exchange-traded fund, and it's all about oil platforms. Oil service companies. It's a basket of them. How nice. This stock went up, OIH, this stock has gone up now about 13%. Now, let's say the average gang member, instead of getting the whole 13%, let's say he got just 5%. Let's say 5% in about the last 8 days. When was the last time you made 5%? Your 401k, you know what the average return is? And this is before they screw you. This doesn't include the hidden fees and everything else. It's 4%. That is pathetic. All year, 4%. And it's not 4% because it doesn't include all the fees, all the impact of all the fees that you get. Unbelievable. So, but my point is, so even if we didn't get the, let's say some gang, I'm not saying every gang member gets the whole 13%. I'm not saying that. But out of the 13%, if you got 5%, that is wonderful. So what you do is just join my gang. It's $39.95 and just follow me. That's all. And it's a simple video. And if you have time, come to the class every morning from 9:30 to 11. It's a live class. And you email in your question. I answer your questions for you. It's a lot of fun. But a lot of people don't have that time to do that. So this is a great alternative instead of those stupid 401ks. Try it. 877-600-GANG. Right now they're waiting for your call.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
I have learned so much.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best. And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264. Wouldn't it be nice if someone told you when to buy and sell stocks? Well, there is. The Phil's Gang Max Best 1000 stock charts actually tell you when to buy or sell stocks. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. They offer a free weekend seminar class. They put big dazzling names with their programs. But are they really just offering a sales pitch? At philsgang.com, we are the leader in teaching, informing, and helping members understand stock charting, investing in the stock market, and making true profits. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you could imagine. Plus, the philsgang.com friendly customer support team is available when you need us most. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market? Don't hesitate. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com. For more information, simply go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, 877-600-4264.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're offering the most powerful stock charts available on the market, the MaxVest 1000 charts. Now, the difference between these charts and all the other charts is this follows the money. Yes, it gives you a buy-sell signal. I know you're going to say, well, they all do. No, not true. The difference with the MaxVest is they follow the important money, the hedge funds, the biggest banks, the 401ks, the pension fund managers. That's the big difference. They're not following the emotion. That's what most charts do. They follow the money. That's what MaxVest does, follows the money. Check it out. Join my gang, philsgang.com. Oh, and the chart is low as $19.95 a month. For more information, just go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-GANG. We will see you on the charts.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264, 877-600-4264. Why pay thousands of dollars for a weekend seminar when for only $39.95 a month, philsgang.com provides all the daily market investing information you need to make profits in the stock market. With over 40 years of investing experience, only Phil Grandy and the philsgang.com team provide daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, all the investing educational videos you can imagine. Don't hesitate to learn, invest, and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Wouldn't it be nice if someone told you when to buy and sell stocks? Well, there is. The Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charts actually tell you when to buy or sell stocks. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Celebrating 18 years as the leader in investing and trading education.
Following your system has been fantastic.
Yeah, I really appreciate the work you do. You're really an inspiration.
I have learned so much.
You're really one of the best I've ever heard. I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
Financial education is, in many respects, the most important education you can get, and that's what they're getting from your show.
You guys have always been great on the service side.
I have so much more confidence in when I'm in my trading.
Phil, keep up the good work.
I've been in this business for 45 years, and you are the best. And I've been following you, I guess, about 9 months right now, and you've just done a great job.
Join the gang, and you'll never regret it.
If you're serious about securing your financial future, then contact philsgang.com or give them a call, 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Radio Show. Want to know more about Phil's Gang? Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
At a minimum, we're priced to perfection in terms of the equity market, so I think it's a little bit skittish.
Price to perfection. What does price to perfection mean? What they're talking about is this. The stock market, when you buy a stock, you're buying the future. So if you're buying today at $45 a stock, you're thinking the stock is going to be worth more in the future. So it's priced in, okay? So what happens is when the stocks rally this much, they're going up so high, not because of earnings, not because of profits, not because of top-line sales, going up artificially because, as Fisher said,
these markets are artificial because of the central bank intervention, the amount of liquidity that's been pumped out of the system.
So what they're saying, these gangsters that own this private company called the Federal Reserve keep on printing money, and keep giving it to the banks. Okay, so they buy their own bank stocks, give it to CEOs, buy their own stocks, because the people who own the Federal Reserve Bank, this private company, they are in those various stocks. So wouldn't it be beautiful that you own? It's like owning a casino. Can you imagine? Like owning a casino. So where is the incentive to bring down the national debt, to cut spending? There's none, because remember, they also control Congress. They tell Congress how much they want them to spend, whether they want to spend more or less. So they control the national debt. Why? Because Congress needs the Federal Reserve. Because when Congress spends on roads and this and that, they spend $300 million more than they took in, They got to go to these gangsters and get the money. Ask them to print the money for them. Well, if the Congress doesn't do what they tell them to do, if the owners of the Federal Reserve, the banking cartel, the private company, says to them, okay, we want you to do this policy, this policy, which is going to make our deficits higher, and they say no, and then when the Congress goes back to them and needs $300 million, well, the banksters are going to turn around and say, no, we're not going to give it to you. You're not cooperating with us. So isn't it amazing? This private company owns Congress. So what's going on is the stock market keeps going up, and therefore it's priced to perfection, meaning that everybody believes, okay, that all this is going to happen in the future. It's really going to happen. And when it doesn't happen, and it's priced to perfection, meaning there's no event that's going to happen out there in the future. It's already in the market, meaning it's already priced in. If a stock's at 40, people think it's going to go to 60. Well, it's not going to go to 60 because it's already priced in. That's what it means. And so when the disappointment comes, everybody's like somebody yelling in a theater, fire. Everybody gets out. And that's the beautiful thing about while they are concocting this market, pushing this market up artificially every day to make new highs, you take advantage of it. Okay? But not by listening to these guys. You take advantage of listening to my chart. As long as my chart stays green, you stay in. The minute it starts turning red, just a little bit, get out. It's that simple. You think your planner's going to get to you in time? Or your broker's going to get into you in time? Are you nuts? Of course not. It's not going to happen. Here, give you a good example. There's one great stock, oil stock, refiners. Remember when all the refiners were collapsing? And I told my gang, we started to buy refiners even before the hurricane in Texas. We started to buy the refiners because I love going after major companies that are in 401ks, that are well-known, great brands that have just been slaughtered. I'll give you an example. MRO, Marathon Oil, dropped 40%. So it was a 40% discount. Did your planner, did your broker call you, tell you about this? You know, to buy this? Okay, we did. So when it dropped 40%, I said, let's wait until it starts turning green. Why? Because, well, we want to make sure that we're getting in when the big boys are getting in, right? On MRO. So now we got in, it turned green, and now it's up 9%. So it's been green and it's up 9%. Again, let's say you got just 5% of that. Isn't that great? So, and in fact, the stock went up about 4%, and we didn't get in it because it was red while it was going up, telling us don't buy it now, even though it's going up. It stays red, telling you, because that's called risk on. That's why the candlesticks stay red. And then when they turn green, they say, okay, the risk is off. You can get in. So now we're up about 9%. And so now we wait. And if it just keeps going up, it's green, that's fine. If it turns red, we get out. But there's a lot of opportunities. We also bought, if you remember, another beautiful oil stock, which was XES, okay? And XES, we bought three of them, and you still can follow me on these three. We bought XES, which is up about 18%, XLE, which is up about 5%, and OIH up 13%. Those are the ones I told you the other day. Why don't you join the gang, follow me on these. Just go to the video at the end of the night or during the day and just do exactly what I'm doing, okay? So they're still up, they're still doing nicely, and you still have an opportunity to get into these, okay? So it's the way to do it. It's just really the way if you want to invest, because I don't know how you're going to create wealth. You're not going to create your wealth by being in a 401k and by listening to these guys on TV. You know, they keep telling us how great the economy is, right?
I think the U.S. economy is in very good shape.
The stocks have been strong. The global economy is improving.
Right, they tell us. But look at the headlines. Retail sales tumble in August. Wages, okay, real wage growth plunges in August. Now, wage growth has been terrible. Wage growth has been terrible all the way through 16 years of Obama and Baby Bush. So it hasn't gotten any better. In 16 years, our economy hasn't grown. So here they're telling us that, right? Things are good.
I think the U.S. economy is in very good shape.
So people look at the stock market and believe it. But what they don't understand is what Richard Fisher is saying.
These markets are artificial because of the central bank intervention, the amount of liquidity that's been pumped up.
So because the gangsters are printing the money and they give the money to the CEOs to buy their own stock to push it up. So let's take advantage of that. So the oil sector is doing terrific. So why don't you join the gang, 877-600-GANG. Join now. Not going to, look at, I'm not selling you a pillow, but I can tell you that you're going to have such great comfort level. I mean, MRO is a great example, 9%. 9%. Now, that's in about, 9% was in about, about 8 days, 10 days. That's a great return. But the beautiful thing is, when it starts pulling back, as long as it stays green, I'll tell you what to do. I'll say, okay, reduce some of your shares. Or maybe I tell you, don't reduce your shares. And then when it goes a little higher, I'll say, okay, now we're going to add to our shares. Just do exactly what I'm doing. That's all you got to do. It's no harder than that. Try it for 4 weeks. Okay, here's the number, 877-600-GANG, and they're on the phone waiting for your call. All right, the national debt. The national debt is everything. It's a killer. See, as I said, this national debt is being caused, okay, because by these cockroaches that run the Federal Reserve. See, this national debt, remember, when you keep on spending more and more and more than you have, and then you got to put it on the national debt, then you keep growing the debt because you're always spending, $600 billion a year more than you're taking in. National debt keeps growing. So what happens when the debt gets so high, like it is right now? Investment starts drying up. Nobody wants to invest. They don't want to invest in our companies in the United States. They're investing in companies in other places, not the United States, because they feel it's too dangerous. Boy, when you have a high national debt, that's tough to get investors. Why? Because the high national debt, also, they know taxes could go up. They know inflation can go up when you have a high national debt. And not only that, but there's another big impact. That, like China, who has to loan us the money, they will raise rates. They'll raise rates. We'll be right back after these messages.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. Even the experienced traders and investors need to keep learning to stay ahead. philsgang.com provides educational information about Phil's Gang products and services in many different ways. Daily live webinars hosted by Phil Grandy and technical charting experts help you understand and keep up with today's lively markets. Short videos, investing programs, and up-to-the-minute market alerts help you get up to speed with the market using Phil's Gang MaxVest 1000 stock charting software. We teach you an investing foundation that you seek to take the first steps towards achieving your personal financial goals. Visit philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Again, that's philsgang.com. philsgang.com. Or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. No sales pitches, no boring seminars, no spaghetti dinners. At philsgang.com, we teach you technical analysis, how to read stock charts, and ultimately how to make money in the stock market. For only $39.95 a month, or as little as $1.30 a day, you too can master investing in the stock market. philsgang.com provides daily live investing webinars, up-to-the-minute market updates, plus friendly customer support. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions, and you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com.
So, what is love? Love is being independent. Love is dancing. At Shriners Hospital for Children, love is a new smile.
At Shriners Hospitals for Children, love is caring for a child regardless of the family's ability to pay. Learn how you can send your love to the rescue at lovetotherescue.org.
Okay, ladies, listen up. This message is for you because you invest so much into your professional careers, your organizations, your families, your children. It's time to invest in yourself and secure your financial future in the stock market. And you can do that with philsgang.com. Sounds complicated? Well, truthfully, it's not. With Phil's Gang daily market investing instructions and educational investing guidance, you too can achieve the goals of financial freedom. Each week, philsgang.com posts up-to-the-minute videos that walk you through your stock investment. You'll learn when to buy and sell short stocks and when to take profits. Plus, all Phil's Gang material is archived, so you'll never miss a beat.
Anyone that's listening, do something for yourself. Go for it. You have nothing to lose. Invest in yourself.
Now that you've taken care of everyone else, isn't it time to secure your financial future? Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
Welcome back. This segment is brought to you by the MaxVest 1000 stock charts. For more information, go to philsgang.com.
What's happening now, I think, with the guessing and the estimating, the forecasting of the Fed, is we're moving back to the center, back to a 50-50 probability. There's data from the hurricane that's going to really mess with the data. We had some lousy data this morning. Some of it, not all of it, was hurricane related.
Welcome back to Phil's Gang. Steve Leisman, unbelievable, CNBC. What a dope. I remember right before the housing crash, he says, boy, the consumers are strong. They're spending more money than they make, than they bring home. And look at how they're consuming. This is terrific. Our country's so strong. And then, of course, everything crashed. Imagine making a statement that stupid. And right now, when we keep hearing how everything is wonderful, and yet we know that in August, retail sales collapsed. We know in August, real wages collapsed. And we know they've been collapsing now for the last 14 years. They've been stagnant. You can't get a raise, okay? First of all, corporations, what they're doing is shipping your job overseas. So remember, the biggest expense is your job. The biggest cost of a company is labor. And the first thing they cut is labor. So they're cutting. They're sending their jobs overseas. If they got a guy, 2 or 3 people, and they can send it over to China, have them do the same job for less, of course they're going to do that. We're in a situation where 57% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings account. Let me repeat: 57% of Americans have less than $1,000 in their savings account. Are you kidding me? So now remember they came out and they said, we have the second quarter, we're at GDP at 3%. I said, don't pay attention to that. It's all rigged. It's all statistical game playing. I said, it's not going to work. Well, guess what? They came out today with how the New York Fed now slashing the third quarter, and the fourth quarter GDP. Of course, that 3% was just ridiculous. It was all puffed up. Are you nuts? So the best thing to do to create wealth is you got to take control. I'm not saying, okay, that I'm going to sit here and make you a millionaire. I'm not saying that. But I can say this, that I've been doing this business for a long time, okay? And a lot of people come and go, and I've been here for almost, 20 years. And look, the one thing I know about the stock market right now is in total control, okay, by this private company called the Federal Reserve and run by Janet Yellen. They make the decisions where the interest rates are going to stay low. And when they make the decisions that the interest rates stay low, they can get away with it as long as they keep the national debt purposely high, because when the national debt is purposely high, they make it high, is because with the national debt, remember, we can't grow. When you have a high debt, you can't grow. Just like in your own household, you can't do anything. You can't go buy a lawnmower. You can't fix a fence in your house, right? When you got all this debt piling up. It's the same thing here in the United States. We got this terrible national debt, so we can't grow. But see, the 1 percentile who control everything love it, because now they got the excuse to say, well, for the better good, we better keep interest rates low. For the better good, we better give people access to loans. You know, make sure the credit's, it's not hard to get credit. And so they can go all buy a car. They can all go get student loans. And that's what they've been doing. And now we got the highest delinquencies in credit cards. We got the highest delinquencies in student loans. We got the highest delinquency in auto, because they're saying, hey, let's keep interest rates low. Why? Because by keeping interest rates low, they can give that money, as I said, to the CEOs of companies, very low interest rate, borrow it, so they can go and buy more of their own stock, which these banksters own. What a beautiful thing. Boy, would I like to be owned the Federal Reserve, wouldn't you? This is crazy. So the size of this national debt that we have, and the national debt, believe me, exemplifies how our owners, the elitists, the 1 percentile, the same owners of the banking cartel called the Federal Reserve, who control the interest rates, who control money supply, who control the money printing machine, who control, because they're so wealthy, the policies that Congress puts in place. They control it all. Imagine how wealthy they're getting. This is crazy. And when you got a high national debt, the higher the debt, all of a sudden investment stops. Who's going to invest in our companies? And they're not investing in our companies. Why would they? They're not going to invest in the companies. That means our productivity in the last 2 administrations have just fallen off a cliff. And when your productivity falls off a cliff, that means your wages decline. Your good-paying jobs decline. They're shipped overseas. Then our economic GDP growth declines and declines. And when you have less, and we're in this vicious cycle where we have less and less investment, but the 1 percentile is getting rich because of it. So 99% of the people are getting screwed, and the 1% are getting incredibly wealthy by controlling the size of the national debt and controlling the narrative, which is, because of historic national debt, it's for the better good we keep interest rates low, when they should be saying it's for our own good. We're making a fortune. We're screwing everybody else. So what you got to do is don't sit there and fight it. You sit there and make money. Make money. Look, so what okay, I don't care if these 1 percentile, the cockroaches who control the interest rate and the money printing and the printing machine and all. I don't care. What do I care about these elitists? I could care less. I'm going to take advantage. So you have these elitists, the 1 percentile, who own and control the interest rates and the printing machine. We're talking people like cockroaches like Elon Musk, Sergey Brin, Cohn, Carl Icahn, Ronald Perlman, Kaiser, Koch brothers, on and on and on. These are the guys that control everything. So what you do is take a stock like we did, the oil stocks, and take Schlumberger, beautiful stocks. All you had to do was follow me, Schlumberger, and it started to turn green. After the stock, think about Schlumberger. Schlumberger dropped big time, okay? Schlumberger dropped from $88 down to $63. Down to $63. A 28% discount. So then I said to my gang, and this is one of our best stocks. We always play this one all the time. Dropped 63%. I said, okay, just wait till it turns green, and it went. It dropped 20%, and it went from 63 up to $67 in a sight of about a week and a half. So that's a nice 6% gain. But the beautiful thing, we'll know when it's going to start turning red, so we can get out. But even better than getting out, we'll turn around and sell it short until it turns green. Go the opposite way with it. God, I wish if I could just get everybody to do this instead of these stupid 401ks. 88 million people. We got 88 million people into these stupid 401ks. And 40% of employees that have these 401ks have less than $10,000 in them. Are you kidding? And if you put $25,000 in your 401k and you got lucky with an average return of 7% over 35 years, your account balance, let's say, would be $227,000. Now let's start deducting. Deduct the fees for each one. Start deducting the fees. Now for every 1%, the fee, you lose 30% of your retirement fund. For every 1% fee, you lose $200. You lose 30% of the $227,000. Can you imagine? How about 2%? You're almost at half. So you go from $227,000 down to $113,000, with just a little more than nearly 2% in fees. You know what the average fee is when they add in all the hidden fees? About 3.5%, 4%. This is nuts. You can't make money, but people don't understand it. They stay in these stupid things. I'm not telling you to get out of your 401k. I'm telling you, try what I'm doing as an alternative. Try it for 4 weeks and just follow me in these wonderful oil stocks. And after 4 weeks, if it doesn't work, you've invested $39.95 in yourself. And that's it. You can leave. See you on the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.